Before I knew his name, he was already watching. Before I took my first uncertain step, he was there beside the green and quiet meadow, a shepherd who had never once forgot. I've been a sheep who wandered far from safety. I've strayed into some dark and dangerous ground, but every time I thought that I was lost forever, the voice of the Good Shepherd came around. The Lord is my shepherd, I am not alone. The Lord is my shepherd, He's leading me home. Not a distant God up in the heavens, He's walking right here by my side. The Lord is my shepherd, and in Him I will abide. I don't have to fight for my next provision. I don't have to scheme and plot and plan, because the one who feeds the birds of morning has already placed my future in His hand. He knows the voice of every sheep He's called to. He knows the ones who weary from the road, and to the sheep that's stumbling in the darkness, He speaks the gentlest word to lift that load. The Lord is my shepherd, I am not alone. The Lord is my shepherd, He's leading me home. He's walking right here by my side. The Lord is my shepherd, and in Him I will abide. You know, there was a season in my life when I didn't feel like anybody was looking out for me. When the darkness felt so thick I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. And then, slowly, I heard something. Not loud, not dramatic, just a still small voice saying, I am your shepherd, and I know where you are, and I'm coming. That was the night everything changed. The Lord is my shepherd, my keeper, my guide. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. He'll never leave my side. I am His, and He is mine forever. Through all time, the Lord is my shepherd. is mine. I have not always had an abundance. I have not always had more than I need. But I've never gone to bed without a covering, and never woken up without His mercy greeting me. I've learned the secret of what Paul was talking about. Contentment isn't something you can buy. It's the quiet knowing that the shepherd is still watching, and every need is seen by His good eye. I shall not want. I shall not want. My shepherd sees to everything I need. I shall not want. He's planted me in the most abundant field. Not want, not want. His provision is enough. I shall not want. I think about the widow with her little oil and flour. I think about Elijah by the brook. Every time the world said there was nothing coming, the God of more than enough just took one look. So let me lay my worry down beside these still waters. Let me let go of the grasping and the fear, because the one who fed 5,000 in a wilderness is the same good God who's feeding me right here. I shall not want. I shall not want. My shepherd sees to everything I need. In the most abundant field. Not want, not want. His provision is enough. I shall not want. Lord, I thank you right now for every need you've already met before I asked, for every provision I didn't even see coming, for the times the bill got paid and I still don't know how, for the times the door opened when every other one was shut. You are a God of more than enough, and because you are my shepherd, I I shall not want. He's my daily bread. I shall not want. I shall not want. I shall not want. By still waters I am always fed. I shall not want. Not want. In His pasture I am satisfied. I shall not want. I have not always had an abundance. I have not always had more than I need. I have not always had an abundance. I have not always had more than I need. But I'm never gone to bed without a covering, and never woken up without His mercy greeting me. I've learned the secret of what Paul was talking about. Contentment isn't something you can buy. It's the quiet knowing that the shepherd is still watching, and every need is seen by His good eye. I shall not want. I shall not want. My shepherd sees to everything I need. I shall not want. I shall not want. He's planted me in the most abundant field. Not want, not want. His provision is enough. I shall not want. I have not always had an abundance. I have not always had more than I need. But I've never gone to bed without a covering, and never woken up without His mercy greeting me. I've learned the secret of what Paul was talking about. Contentment isn't something you can buy. It's the quiet knowing that the shepherd is still watching.
I was just a number in the system. I was just a face nobody called. I was born into a world that didn't see me. In the shadows of the forgotten and the small. But the shepherd doesn't manage a faceless flock. He calls every single one by their own name. And when He calls me, I can feel my spirit answer, because His voice is always calling mine the same. He knows my name. He knows my name. Not just what I've done or where I've been. He knows my name. He knows the person no one else has seen. The real me, the broken me, the lost me, the chosen me. He knows my name. I've worn a lot of masks to hide the damage. I've played a lot of roles to fit the crowd, but in the presence of the shepherd, I can drop them and stand here in the silence, clean and proud. Because a name means that he picked you from the many. A name means he looked and said, that one's for me. A name means you're not wandering in the faceless. A name means you are known and you are free. He knows my name. He knows my name. Not just what I've done or where I've been. He knows my name. He knows my name. He knows the person no one else has seen. The real me, the broken me, the lost me, the chosen me. He knows my name. I want you to hear this right now. You are not anonymous to God. You are not case number something or patient in room, whatever. You have a name, and he knows it. He spoke it before you were born. He speaks it now over your sleeping. And when he calls you, you will recognize his voice, because the shepherd knows his sheep by name. He knows my name. He knows my name. He called me before I could call on him. He knows my name. He knows my name. I belong to him, and he to me. He knows my name. He knows my name, and I am his. He doesn't drive me to the pasture with a whip. He doesn't push me past the place of rest. He gently brings me to the quiet meadow and makes me stop when I've forgotten what is best. I am the kind of sheep who keeps on moving, who fills the calendar and runs the race. But the shepherd knows what happens to the restless, and so he leads me to the green and quiet place. Lie down in green pastures, let your tired bones rest. Lie down in green pastures. He prepares this for the weary and distressed. Green pastures, green pastures. Close your eyes and let him lead. Lie down in green pastures. He provides for every need. I've seen the worn-out saints who never rested, who gave until there wasn't anything to give, until the wheels came off the busy engine, and there was nothing left with which to live. But the shepherd never meant for us to burn out. He built the Sabbath as a gift, not just a rule. He looks at every sheep and says, beloved, lie down. Let these green and quiet acres come and cool. Lie down in green pastures. Close your eyes, it's safe right here. Lie down in green pastures. His presence is the reason not to fear. Green pastures, green pastures. He has spread this table out for you. Lie down in green pastures. He will watch over you the whole night through.
Lord, I pray for every person listening who hasn't truly rested in a long time, who carries the weight of everyone else and forgets to lie down. Right now, let this music be your green pasture for them. Let this hour be the still water you prepared. Say it with me. I give you permission to rest. He will watch over you while you sleep. He makes me lie down. He makes me, because sometimes we need to be made. Lie down in green pastures. He's right here, watching over you. Green pastures, green pastures. His mercies make the morning new. Lie down, just lie down in his green pastures tonight. place past all the noise and rushing, past all the voices calling out my name, where the water barely makes a sound in moving, and everything goes quiet and becomes the same. He doesn't lead me to the fast and violent rivers. He doesn't say, now swim against the flood. He brings me to the quiet and the gentle, and lets the still water do its work in blood. Beside still waters, beside still waters, let your anxious heart come down. Beside still waters, beside still waters, let the rushing thoughts be drowned. Still waters, still waters, He knows what your spirit needs tonight. Beside still waters, He's gonna make it all right. The world is loud with breaking news and panic, with timelines full of fear and trending dread. But I have found a frequency of heaven that plays a different kind of song instead. And so I come beside the waters every evening. I lay my heavy news down on the ground and let the shepherd lead me back to silence, until my soul remembers how to slow down. Beside still waters, beside still waters, just breathe and let the quietness come near. Beside still waters, beside still waters, He's already moved the thing you fear. Still waters, He is the peace that passes understanding. Beside still waters, He stands beside you now. Just breathe right now. In and out He leads you beside still waters. Not to the rapids, not to the storm, to the still, to the quiet, to the place where the water doesn't rush, where the noise of the world can't follow. You are there right now. You are at the still waters, and He is sitting right beside you. Beside still waters, beside still waters, feel the peace that only He can give. Beside still waters, beside still waters, this is how He teaches us to live. Still waters, rest right here tonight.
said, "Come to me, all you who are weary." He said, "Come to me, all who carry heavy loads." He said, "I will give you rest, not tomorrow, now." And his invitation has been standing down these roads. So why do I keep carrying what he's asked for? Why do I keep running when he says to stop? He built these arms to hold the tired and the broken, and yet I'm still too proud to let them drop. Come and rest, come and rest. Lay it all down at his feet tonight. Until the morning light. Rest in him, rest in him, rest in him, rest in him. He has made this place for you. Come and rest, come and rest. Let the shepherd lead you through. I know a man who worked until he was empty, who gave every drop of everything he had, until he found himself beside still waters, and couldn't remember the last time he didn't feel sad. But the shepherd never scolds the one who's weary. He never says you should have come here sooner too. He just opens up the green and quiet meadow and says, "I've been waiting here for you." Come and rest, come and rest, come and rest, come and rest. He's been waiting with open arms tonight. Come and rest, come and rest, come and rest, come and rest. He will guard you through until the morning light. Oh, rest in him, rest in him, rest in him. Set your heavy burden down. Come and rest, come and rest, come and rest. You have found the highest ground. I want you to hear Jesus saying this directly to you right now. Come to me. Not after you fix yourself, not after you get it together. Come right now.
You who are weary, you who are heavy laden, come and I will give you rest.
Not you earning rest,
Not you earning rest,
me giving it to you.
it's already prepared.
The green pasture is ready,
The still water is waiting. Come and rest.
come and rest, come and rest.
Come and rest. He's right here with open arms. Come and rest.
Come and rest.
Lay it all down, all your fears, all your scars. Come and rest. Just rest. He will watch over you tonight. Come and rest in Him.
There was a time my soul was like a dry riverbed, like a field where nothing green would grow. The years are running, hiding, and the hurting had left a kind of hollow I didn't know. The enemy had taken things I can't name to you, had stripped me down to something less than whole. But the shepherd looked at all that empty landscape and said, that's exactly where I do my best work on a soul. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. What was broken, He puts back together again. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. He takes the wounded and makes them whole. Restores my soul. He doesn't leave the fallen in the field. He restores my soul. I've watched Him put together shattered people. I've seen the ruin rise from their own ash. I've heard the testimonies of the rescued who came to church with nothing but their past. And every single one of them will tell you the shepherd never turned away from broken things. He kneels beside the wounded sheep at midnight and restores them with the tenderness of kings. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. What was wasted, He is turning into wine. He restores my soul.
am a witness. I was not always who I am today. Addiction had taken pieces of me I thought were gone forever. The lying, the hiding, the shame. But I want you to know, God doesn't restore part of a soul. He restores all of it. All of it. What the enemy stole, what the years consumed, what the pain destroyed, He gives it back, restored, not patched, restored. And He will do the same for you. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. He took the wreckage and made something new. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. He will do the same thing He did for me, for you. Restores my soul. Restores my soul. Nothing is too broken for His hand. He restores my soul. I've taken paths that look right at the entrance, that look like they were going somewhere good. But halfway down I'd find myself in brambles, far from every place I understood. The shepherd doesn't lead me to the easy road. He leads me to the right one, even when it's long. Because the path of righteousness is not about my comfort. It's about being shaped into where I belong. He leads me in paths of righteousness, not paths of least resistance, paths of right. He leads me in paths of righteousness, through the hard days and the complicated nights. For His name's sake, for His glory, for the story He is writing through my life. He leads me in paths of righteousness, and I trust Him with the journey and the prize. There have been crossroads where I stood in silence, but not knowing left from right or straight from curved. But when I stopped my own loud second guessing, the shepherd's voice was quieter than I heard. He doesn't shout the directions from a distance. He walks them with you, step by measured step. And when you reach the place He was preparing, you understand why every hard path meant what it meant. He leads me in paths of righteousness, for His name's sake, not my own pride. Lord, I surrender my GPS right now. I've been trying to navigate my own life long enough to know I don't know the way. Lead me in paths of righteousness, not the comfortable path, the right one. And when the right one is hard, help me trust that the shepherd has walked it before me. Your name is on the line, and you don't lead sheep to dead ends.
He leads me in paths of righteousness. For his name's sake, I will walk this road. He leads me in paths of righteousness. The shepherd never leaves his sheep alone. Paths of righteousness, paths of righteousness. I will follow where he leads.
He doesn't do what he does for applause or ratings. He doesn't lead us for the accolades of men. He carries out his promises because his name is holy, and his name has never once been broken since then. Every miracle I've witnessed in my lifetime, every healing that I can't explain with science, was done for one reason above all other reasons, because the God who promised it has perfect self-reliance. For his name's sake, for his name's sake, everything he does because he's true. For his name's sake, for his name's sake, for his name's sake, he will do for you what he said he'd do. The name of the Lord, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run inside. For his name's sake, for his name's sake, and in that name I will forever hide. Jehovah Jireh, the God who is my provider. Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals my pain. Jehovah Shalom, the God who is my peace, Lord. And El Shaddai, the God who is my gain. He leads me in these paths because he promised, and his reputation rests upon his word. Every shepherd who has gone before has failed me, but this one has never once not kept his word. For his name's sake, for his name's sake, his reputation guarantees my way. For his name's sake,
For his name's sake,
what he started he will finish on that day. The name of the Lord,
the name of the Lord
above every name that's
Jehovah Jireh, my provision, Jehovah Rapha, my healing, Jehovah Shalom, my peace, Jehovah Nissi, my banner, El Roy, the God who sees me, El Shaddai, the God who is more than enough, that is who leads you in paths of righteousness, that is whose name is on your life. Say his name right now, whisper it, if that's all you have. His name is enough. His name is enough.
Oh, for his name's sake, for his name's sake,
every promise will be kept on time.
for his name's sake,
I will walk in what is his and mine. Hey. His name, it is enough. It is enough.
for his name's sake.
He didn't promise we would never see the valley. He didn't say the dark road wouldn't come. He said even though you walk through that dark valley, I'll be walking right there with you until it's done. I've been in that valley, I won't pretend otherwise. I've been in the shadow that felt like it would last, the kind of dark that makes you question everything and wonder if the good days are all in the past. Through the valley, not around it, through the valley, he is walking it with you. The shadow is not the destination, the valley is not where your story ends. Through the valley, the shepherd walks it with you to the other end. The valley of the shadow has a lot of names. It goes by grief and sickness, loss and shame. It goes by the name of the hospital room. It goes by the name of the night nothing was the same. But the word doesn't say he removes the valley. It says he walks through it right by our side. And something about a shepherd in the darkness makes even the deepest shadow survivable to ride. Through the valley, not around it, through the valley, he is walking every step with you. The
shepherd, you will make it to the other side. I'm praying right now for everyone in the valley tonight. Everyone at the hospital. Everyone who just got the bad news. Everyone in the grief that doesn't have a name yet. Everyone walking through something they never saw coming, Lord. Be the shepherd in their valley right now. Not in 3 days, tonight. Walk with them through every shadow and remind them, through means there is another side. The shepherd is right here.
I used to be afraid of everything that moved, afraid of the tomorrow that I couldn't see, afraid of every shadow on the highway, afraid of what the enemy might bring to me. But perfect love has a way of casting out the fear, and the shepherd's presence has a way of speaking loud. And when he says, I'm with you in the valley, I'm learning how to say it back and say it proud. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. That changes everything. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Let the darkness sing. No fear, no fear, no fear. The Lord himself is here. I will fear no evil, because you are near. The word doesn't say there will be no evil. It doesn't promise that the valley won't be real. It says I will not fear, and that's a declaration, not a feeling but a choice to make and seal. So every morning when the anxiety is rising, and every night when fear comes knocking at my head, I open up my mouth and make this declaration and speak the shepherd's promise over all my dread. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil, for you are with me in the dark of night. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Say this out loud right now.
I will fear
Say it again. I will fear no evil, not because nothing bad can happen, but because the one who is with me is greater than anything that can come against me. For you are with me. Those 4 words change everything. Fear cannot stay in a room where the shepherd is standing. Say it one more time. I will fear no evil. For you are with me. The shepherd is with me till the day I die. No fear, no fear, no fear. You are with me here. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. The rod is not a punishment from anger. The rod is what protects you from the wolf, and the staff that guides the sheep back from the edge is the hand of love that knows exactly how to pull. I've been the sheep that wandered to the cliff edge. I've been the one who needed to be steered, and what I thought was too much pressure in the moment was the shepherd keeping me from what I feared. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Not what I thought I needed, what I need. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You correct me and direct me, and I'm freed. Comfort, comfort in your discipline is love. Your rod and your staff are always, always enough. The world says comfort means no resistance. The world says love means no one ever corrects. But the shepherd who loves the sheep enough to lead them also loves them enough to redirect. for the times he pulled me backward from the roads that had destruction at the end. The correction that I called a disappointment was the shepherd saving me from the bend. Oh, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The God and the guard are both expressions. Oh, your love, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Your correction comes from heaven up above. Comfort, 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 comfort. Even in the discipline, I'm safe. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me this day. I want to thank God right now for every no he ever said to me, for every door he shut that I wanted open, for every relationship he pulled the staff on when I was headed wrong. I understand now. That was the rod and staff. That was not rejection. That was love. The shepherd who lets the sheep wander off the cliff is not a shepherd. The one who loves you enough to redirect you, that is the shepherd who is worth trusting. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. In protection and correction, both are love. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Both are mercy flowing down from up above. Comfort, 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 comfort. I am safe within your care. Your rod and your staff comfort me right there. He didn't wait until the enemy was gone. He didn't say, let me move the problem first. He set a table right there in the middle of the battle and said, come eat before you die of thirst. That's the kind of God that blows my mind completely. Not one who waits for perfect circumstances, but one who spreads a feast while wolves are watching and dares the enemy to interrupt what he advances. A table in the wilderness, a table in the wilderness, right in the middle of where the enemy stands. A table in the wilderness, a table in the wilderness. He prepares my blessing with his feed me in this place. I've been blessed. In the middle of a battle, I've had provision. During the worst of seasons, I've watched the favor come in the most unlikely places. And I stopped needing to understand the reasons, because the God who fed his people in the desert is the God who still knows how to find a way. He prepares the table in the presence of my enemies, and I sit down and eat it anyway. A table in the wilderness, a table in the wilderness. They can watch, but they cannot partake. A table in the wilderness, a table in the wilderness. This blessing is mine, they cannot take. The table is set, the table is spread with provision I didn't see coming. A table in the wilderness, he has prepared it all for me. I was in one of the hardest seasons of my life when the blessing came. And I mean, the blessing came in the middle of it, not after the promotion came, when I felt like a failure. The provision came when the account was empty. The restoration came when I thought it was too late. That was God setting a table right in front of my enemies while they watched and I ate, and they couldn't touch one crumb of it. Hey, a table in the wilderness, right here, right now. He prepares it while the enemy watches. A table in the wilderness, I will sit down and eat. The enemy can't touch what God has brought me. A table in the wilderness, a table right here. When Samuel came to the house of Jesse, he was looking at the outside like we do. He looked at 7 strong and qualified brothers, but God said, none of these. The youngest one will do. Because anointing doesn't go to who is ready. It goes to who the Father says is called. And David in the field with sheep and music was already chosen when he hadn't done it all. He anoints my head with oil. He sets me apart for what he made me for. He anoints my head with oil. My calling was confirmed Anointed, anointed, chosen, called, and set apart. He anoints my head with oil and puts His purpose in my heart. I didn't feel anointed when the addiction held me. I didn't feel chosen when the shame was loud. But the oil of God doesn't wait for your performance. He calls the broken from beneath the crowd. And so I walk in what He placed upon me. Not arrogance, but gratitude and trust. Because the one who anoints the head also enables. And what He calls, He equips, He always does. He anoints my head with oil for every work He's planted in my hands. He anoints my head with oil so I can walk into His purposes and plans. Anointed, 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 anointed. I didn't earn this calling, He chose me. He anoints my head with oil, and it flows all the way down to where I need to be. Lord, I ask You right now to anoint the ears that are hearing this music tonight. Anoint their minds. Let them think thoughts aligned with Your purpose. Anoint their hands, let them do the work You prepared in advance for them. Anoint their voices, let them speak life wherever they go. You anoint the head with oil, and that oil doesn't stay on the head. It flows down from the crown all the way to the ground. He anoints my head with oil. I am called for more than I can see. He anoints my head with oil. His purpose is alive and well in me. Anointed, 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 set apart before I ever knew. He anoints my head with oil, and He will do the same for you. With an empty cup and trembling, I came with nothing good to offer in return. But He didn't just refill what I was missing. He filled it past the brim and let it turn, and turn it did into something overflowing, into blessing that was spilling on the floor, into mercy running down the sides and landing on the people who were standing near the door. My cup overflows. Just barely getting by. Oh, my cup overflows. My grateful every single day instead. I know some people can't imagine overflow when you've been running on empty for so long. But the shepherd who anoints the headed table is the same one turning empty into song. And baby, the overflow that you've been waiting on has already started, and you just can't see. But can you feel the cup getting a little heavier than the nothing that it held when you were empty? Because everything went right, but because of what's in this cup, the people around me, the mornings I'm still here, the breath in my lungs, the mercy that started over this morning, the music in my soul that survived what tried to silence it. God, my cup overflows. I don't have enough words for what you put in this life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My cup overflows. My cup overflows. My cup overflows. Over everything I ever thought I'd need. And always overflow. When I look back over all the road behind me, I can see two sets of footprints following close, and they belong to goodness and to mercy, the two companions I was never promised but got most. They didn't walk ahead and wait for me to reach them. They followed right behind through all my wrong turns made. And every time I veered off into trouble, goodness and mercy came right to my aid. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me through the morning and through the night, following me, following me, following me, following me, all my days and all my ways. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all of my days. The word says surely, not maybe, not if I deserve it, not surely if I manage to be good enough. Surely, absolutely, without any condition. Goodness and mercy will be there when things get rough. I can't outrun the goodness of the Father. I can't outpace the mercy He has planned. And even on the days I ran the other direction, goodness and mercy were already further down the land. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. That word surely settles every doubt. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. That is what the shepherd's love is all about. Following me through every season of my life. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all of my days. If you ever want proof that God is real, look back at your own life. Look at the times you should have died but didn't. Look at the relationships that saved you right when you needed them. Look at the doors that opened when you deserved nothing. That was not coincidence. That was goodness and mercy following you, following you. They've been behind you your entire life. They are behind you right now. Surely, surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days, all the days of my life, of my life. Surely, 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 He has promised and He will provide. Goodness and mercy following me home. Not just on the good days will I praise Him. Not just when the bills are paid and all is well. Not just in the sunshine by the still waters, but in the valley days as well. All the days includes the hard ones. All the days includes the confused ones. All the days includes the broken ones. And on all those days, He is still the one.
All the days of my life.
Every morning He is faithful, every night.
All the days of my life.
He has kept me and He'll keep me. He's got the right. All the days,
All the days,
all the days, morning, noon, and midnight too.
all the days of my life.
I will praise Him all the days I'm given to.
I think of the saints who've gone before me, who praised Him on the hard days and the good, who lifted hands in prison cells and lions' dens, and praised Him in the places where nobody thought they could.
That's the kind of all-day praise I'm reaching for. Not circumstantial, rooted and sure. Praise on the mountain, praise in the valley, praise that's not contingent on the cure.
All the days of my life.
Not just Sunday morning when the choir sings.
All the days of my life.
Through the ordinary and extraordinary things.
All the days,
All the days.
all the days. I will give Him everyone I've got. All the days of my life. All the days of my life.
I will trust Him with the days I know and the days I do not. This is my declaration tonight. All the days of my life.
I will choose Him.
The easy days and the days that break me,
The days I understand.
and the days I don't.
The days I feel like praising.
And the days I have to praise by faith.
All the days,
Not just the highlight reel.
all of them.
I will give every day
I have back to the shepherd
who gave them to me.
every single one. All the days of my life.
He will receive my praise and my surrender.
All the days of my life.
Every season,
Every chapter.
every ember.
All the days. All the days. All the days. They belong to Him who made me.
All the days of my life,
In His goodness and His mercy,
I am steady. Three hours ago, we started at the beginning with a shepherd and a promise. And a name. And we've walked through every green and quiet meadow, through the valley and the table and the rain. And now we come to where the journey's always ending. The last line of the most beloved song ever sung. I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. These words were on the lips of the both, the old and young. The Lord is my shepherd, I am not alone. The Lord is my shepherd, He is leading me home. And I will dwell in His house forever. I will live in His presence all my days. The Lord is my shepherd, and I will dwell in His house and praise. Don't leave this place the same as when you started. Take the still waters with you in your chest. Take the green pasture into every Monday morning. Take the table into every wilderness. When the valley comes, and it will, remember the shepherd was right there beside you all along. When the fear tries to speak louder than the promise, come back to Psalm 23 and sing this song. The Lord is my shepherd all the days of my life. The Lord is my shepherd through the morning and the deepest night. I will dwell in His house, I will rest in His presence. I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Father, I thank You for every soul that spent these 3 hours resting in Psalm 23. Some came in with anxiety. May they leave in Your perfect peace. Some came in with grief. May Your green pastures have comforted their sorrow. Some came afraid of the valley. May they now know that You walk it with them. Some came empty. May their cup be overflowing, Lord. Seal this time in every spirit. Let goodness and mercy follow them out the door tonight. And every door they walk through from this moment on, may they lie down tonight in green pastures. May they rest beside still waters. May they wake up tomorrow with a restored soul. You are the good shepherd, not just in Psalm 23, in their lives, right now, tonight, and forever. In the name of Jesus, we dwell in You. Amen.